Attention. This video is a record of a live stream held at twitch.tv/Corvid_communications. If you want to actively participate in chat or otherwise interact, please follow us on Twitch, and follow us on other social media sites as well. Please enjoy the following content.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Corvid Communications Executive Stream. As always, I am Cawthorne, CEO of Corvid Communications, and your host. So, let's see who we've got in today. Let's see. Meldaborn, welcome in. Realm of Light, hi to you as well. White Wolf of Rivia, always good to have you back. Royce, always good to see you, in spite of the fact that you seem to be very interested in seeing the inner workings of my company. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone has had a wonderful week. I've been having a good week at my normal job. It's been very busy. Like, literally yesterday, I enjoyed the project I was working on, but I was left mentally drained, and yet somehow I had the time where I was just like, I have no idea. I must write. Writing is all that matters. And so, yeah, I wound up doing a lot of that last night, which was actually great. I came up with some very, very Moroccan meat. Ooh, that sounds interesting. What all goes into that? I am very intrigued. Moroccan meatball sounds wonderful. Today was a bit hectic at the rant, so I'm currently enjoying a bit of rant. Huh? I think we have. But... oh, no. But yes, Moroccan meatballs, that sounds fascinating. Enjoying a bit of rye whiskey. It's good to have you, and I don't drink too much myself, but you know, if it helps you relax, definitely do it. And let's see, what else? So, I do have a couple of announcements. One of which is I actually did not mean to set that whole villain song cover thing so high. I actually meant to set it at about 10,000, not... I actually meant to set it at 10,000, not like 100,000, but I think I hit the 0 one too many times. But, so, we don't have to hit 100% of that 100,000, just kind of an FYI. Because I kind of meant that to be less. And yes, about a tenth of what it was supposed to be. About a tenth of what it is set at currently. I do not know how to change it. The whiskey I'm drinking is a bit strong, so I don't recommend it if you're a lightweight or don't drink often. Yeah, that's fair. White Wolf of Rivia, he's drinking some rye whiskey tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah. Meatballs cooked in tomato sauce, garlic, cumin, paprika, red pepper, and black. That sounds amazing. Also, are they beef meatballs, chicken meatballs, or pork? Or tofu? You know, if that's your dietary preference. Just out of curiosity. There is no... Well, there is a wrong way to cook a meatball, but there are many, many right ways to cook a meatball. But as far as next week's streams go, we will be beef meatballs. Though apparently there is recipe. Ooh, lamb meatball. There's a recipe for lamb? That is fascinating. I actually really like lamb. The brand is called Frey Ranch. It's new, and the distillery grows their own grain. Fascinating! Grain. No, they grow their own grain. But that is fascinating. And I was about to ask what grain, but then I remembered, oh yeah, rye whiskey. So no, duh, it's rye. Rye is the grain they grow. But yes, as far as next week goes, I have not determined what we are going to play for Sinister Selections Tuesday. I know it's not going to be one we've played before, so there's that. But on Friday, we will be playing Penumbra. And I have decided to add one more thing to my actual birthday week. That Tuesday stream, we are going to play Banjo-Kazooie, because I grew up with that game. I absolutely adored it. I want to play it and share my favorite game when I was a kid with you all. I think it's going to be a fun time. Oh, already? You want me to take a break for a second? Okay. I am going to step away for just a moment. Baby Cawthorne needs attending to, so I will be right back.
Work that you give us each and every time you come into work. As such, we would like to advise you on how to best utilize your time here at work. That way, both you and the company get the most benefit from your time here. At work, you need not be running around like a chicken with its head cut off, unsure of where you're supposed to be at any given time. Here are some tips to assist you and help you fulfill your purpose here at Corvid Communications. As mentioned in our presentation on attendance, we expect you to be at your desk and clocked in precisely when your shift is scheduled to begin, no earlier and no later. We will not pay any overtime that accrues from your clocking in early. Your time card will be adjusted accordingly. In addition to your timeliness, you are accountable to your direct supervisor on how you perform your daily tasks. At the beginning of your day, you will be issued a list of tasks that need to be done that day by your supervisor. The first thing you must do after clocking in is create a daily plan for how you are to go about getting each task done. The daily plan must have the following items. All tasks assigned to you for the day, with an accurate estimate of how much time it will take to complete each one. Allocated time for mandatory breaks. Depending on the individual employee's clearance level, an employee may be allowed to schedule non-mandatory breaks as well. Any plans that the employee may have after working hours, including sleep and meals. Any scheduled sick time. Brief reminder. Due to recent changes in our PTO policy, sick time must be put in for at least a year in advance and require a doctor's note in order to be approved. You will then submit this plan to your immediate superior and await approval, which may take up to 30 minutes depending on the size of your team. After your daily plan has been approved, you must go about your daily tasks according to your schedule while ensuring each task is fully completed before moving on. Any task left incomplete when moving on to another task will result in the responsible party being written up. If any tasks take longer than you have accounted for, this will result in extra time spent being deducted from your pay. This includes any sudden overtime tasks your supervisor has you perform, as well as time spent waiting on approval of your plan for the day.
Okay, that's enough of that. Sorry about that. Baby Cawthorne, did a thing that... He what? Anyway, yes, Baby Cawthorne needed attending to, so I had to attend to that. I apologize for the delay there. Anyway, well, it depends on the distillery, but the rules and regulations say that rye whiskey says that the mash bill for whiskey has to be 51% rye. Oh, interesting. Gotcha. Alright, so, we're playing Shadow over Loathing tonight, which is very much a comedy game with, at best, horror themes. Probably don't expect anything too frightening tonight. Next Friday, a week from now, we're playing Penumbra. Was there anything I was missing? Oh, right, I am actually working on writing a short story. Which is kind of what I was doing all last night. But anyway, we can talk more about that during the game. Let's get into it, shall we? Alright, let's get the sound on because I muted it just because, well, having that plus my normal sounds playing in my ear was kind of becoming a bit, bothersome. Anyway, we will continue. We have gained the ability to float. Alright. Jessica looks pretty busy, but then she always does. How's this helping find Murray? Hey Jessica, not to dispute the importance of collecting these weird artifacts or anything, but I'm worried about Uncle Murray. How is this helping in finding him? Oh, I guess I didn't really explain that. See, the Detectotron 1000
is new. We only really got it running after Murray disappeared. He always searched out artifacts in more hands-on ways. Research, networking, following rumors, that kind of thing. But that last artifact he went after could be basically anywhere. But the Detectotron only detects the nearest artifacts.
I see. So, if you figure if we pick them up in order, eventually we'll get the one that he was looking for.
I wish to hell he'd left a note about where he was going, but I guess he either thought it was too dangerous and didn't want us following, or he just rushed off all excited like a kid in a toy store. That's Murray for you.
I know nothing about Murray, so I assume you're correct. Murray sounds like my sort of person. Unfailingly curious about things he should probably not be curious about. Yeah, that tracks. Alright, where was this rest place again? I got attacked by some kind of weird shadow monster. Like
The sort of crazy abstract nightmare thing?
yeah, you've seen him? Nope.
Never. Murray did, though. He described them to me once.
Did he have some kind of ultra-scientific name for them? Yeah.
Weird monsters.
Is there anything I can do about them? Well, here, take this ring. Murray gave it to me.
Said I could use it to banish them if I ever got attacked by one. But I never have, so you might as well take it.
Great, thanks. Alright. So now we're going to wherever it is we're going. Take a bus somewhere. I believe we're going to SIT campus. Porkham. Does Porkham have an asylum? Chapter 3. Back to school. It's probably best not to wander aimlessly around outside the campus. You gotta go find that cursed book. A cursed book, you say? Sit, main lobby. This seems unsafe. You are probably correct. All of the events listed on this board either happened last month or are going to happen next month. I don't know what month it is, but it sounds dull. As you enter the library, an elderly man, presumably the librarian, waves you over to his desk. Hello? I'm afraid I don't recognize you. Are you a student here? Oh no, I'm just looking for a book. I'm sorry, the institute's... The name of the school reminds me of college. Why does it remind you of college? Like, it is a school campus, but... I'm sorry, the Institute's library is only for students, alumni, and faculty. It's really important that I see this book, though. I do wish I could help you, but the rules are the rules. You'll have to inquire at the admissions office first. Alright. Our founder, Junius Fitzgerald Technology. The nozzle of this drinking fountain is plugged up with The college I went to is a tech college for gotcha. You know, I gotta say something. This reminds me of my own school experiences. I had so much trouble, like, using the toilets or the drinking fountains at work because there was always gunk in the drinking fountains, And the bathrooms were always dirty, and for some reason the floor was always wet. I hated it. Actually, I also had similar issues with the lunch tables too. Like, by the time I had lunch at school, the tables were always dirty. It seemed like they were never wiped off, and so for me, I was like, I don't want to eat at those. They're dirty. Anyway, let's explore some more. A dangerous-looking kinetic sculpture. This guy must be the janitor, presumably. Hi, are you the janitor?
Hi, yep, that's me. Been the janitor in this place for nigh on 60 years.
You got any questions?
You got any questions? I figure I'll know about all there is to know about these buildings.
Wow, everything?
Well, everything janitorial at any rate.
I do have questions, in fact. Ask about the main lobby. What can you tell me about the main lobby?
You mean this lobby right here?
Yeah?
The one I was almost finished mopping before you came in without wiping your feet?
Oh, sorry.
Nah, just yanking ya. Ain't no different to me which floor I'm mopping.
I see.
Anything else you care to know?
Leave him to his endless mopping. Infinite hallway. Infinite hallway. This hallway stretches as far as you can see. To infinity, though? Surely not. Find out. As much as you're tempted to continue on and explore the infinite, it seems like it might be a bad idea right now since you don't have a map of the place. Wait, you can jump in this game? I did not know that. Just press space and you can What? But yeah, the college you went to is a tech... That's really cool. Alright, admissions department. Alright. Shelves of file boxes. Probably student records, as the 8-track tape hasn't been invented yet. How can you map out an infinite hallway? That is the question, Meldaborn. I mean, I can. I have all the time in the world. However, for a mortal person's life, I don't know how you would. I imagine it would take many generations. And perhaps the heat death of the universe. This is either the admissions clerk or someone the admission clerk pays to keep their seat warm. Hello.
How can I help you?
Hi, the librarian said I need to be a student to use the library, so I guess I'm here to take the most absurdly roundabout route to my goals possible.
Ah, well, you'd be interested in the accelerated course then. Our usual undergraduate degree is a 4-year program, but the accelerated course only takes 3.
Only takes 3? 3 years is still kind of more than I was hoping.
Hours? 3 hours.
Oh, okay, great. How much will it cost?
Are you from this area?
Yeah, Poughkeepsie originally, but I'm living in Ocean City. Well, you're in...
Look, what with the accelerated course being discounted, plus a further discount for local education incentives, plus a further discount for the fact that we're in the middle of a break, and the facilities would otherwise be idle, tuition would be 100 meat.
Sounds reasonable. We also have...
Some leftover grant money for low-income students this fiscal year. If you need assistance, the grand total would come to... 3.
Wait, free college? Where? I want it. I will totally take you up on that. I will...
Lovely. Great, sign here and we'll get you all set up. What would you like to take as your major?
That is a big decision.
Well, since we're on a break, and a lot of teachers are out of town, it's actually not all that big. The 3 options available are botany, robotectronics or chemicals.
What do you think, chat? Do I want to be familiar with botany, robotectronics, or chemicals? You know, this is a college course. Big decision here. You know what? Let's make a poll. New poll. Botany takes me back. It was really fun. All right. Botany. Robotectronics. And chemicals. Baby Cawthorne, you do not touch Daddy's mouse. It's a bad idea. It is a very bad idea. All right, let's start this poll. Let's light this candle. Yeah. Baby Cawthorne's kind of starting to reach the phase of toddler, the beginnings of toddlerhood, the period where they begin screaming for seemingly no reason. It's because he cannot talk and therefore cannot express himself, but at the same time, as a person who is not a fan of loud noises, it's not the most pleasant. But hey, it's all part of his development, right? By the way, can you all hear the game audio? Alright. Botany is the winner. We're taking botany. I'll take botany. Next, choose a
Minor, which can be geology, meta-acoustics, or astronomy.
I want to take astronomy because I want a silly puzzle. Oh, well, I like to raise on the rub 2. Astronomy's fine. And finally, you get one elective. Understandable. Wait until the kiddo starts getting the zoom. Oh, he already has the zoomies. He already has that. I don't mind that. Do I, buddy? Hey, what's you got? I could have sworn I tossed the left fragments of KCA didn't. Where did you find that? Anyway, so you get one elective: spiders, culinary science, or phys education. I'm going to do culinary sciences. This one's about eating, right? Spider. Ah, dang it. Sorry. Little too late. Actually, that kind of reminds me of something in Fallen London. I think I saw a meme of it. It was basically said, "It's fine, I realize it was late. I'm so sorry. If I could go back, I would do it all again." But anyway, where was I? My brain is elsewhere, apparently. Anyway. So, my train of thought's entirely gone. Anyway, let's get back to the thing. The clerk makes a few notes and gathers some papers. Okay.
Hey, that's everything. Here's your transcript sheet. In order to graduate, you'll need to get each of your 3 instructors to sign after you pass their classes.
Okay, where do I get started? Here's a map.
Help you get around campus. You got an item. SIT campus.
Greenhouse. Vector wing. And here's your student ID. Don't lose that. It's how Athena identified. Who's Athena? Athena is
Campus security. It's an acronym for ASK, the new electronic doorway security system for access.
Never let the guy who
Also, pick a name. Anyway, welcome to the Seaside Institute of Technology. Just in time, too. My lunch break starts right now.
She stands up from her desk and leaves with a wave. Thank you. The admission clerk is out to lunch. A little sign on her desk says back in March. A little plaque under the little plaque under the photo says, Lucian P. Wormwood, Dean of Students. Shelves of file boxes, probably student records. Okay, sorry, I heard baby Cawthorne make noise. I was like, you okay? These plants grew from the seeds of knowledge. These fronds look very educated. Alright. Library. Who are you? You see... Just one moment, I need to see what my child's doing, because I'm hearing a banging noise and I don't know what's going on. Oh. There you are. Hear a banging noise, find out he's right behind me. Just staring at me, just like... Hello? What is it? Anyway, you see, talk to her?
Hello, dear. Are you doing here?
Yes, I'm Calvin.
My name's Janet. Please don't be alarmed by my visible mechanical insights. I'm in no pain.
Well, that's good, but isn't this a an issue?
Oh, I'm perfectly weird. Robile, I have wheels and the robotectronics department has provided me with some very nice telescoping arms. I'm just sitting down right now. Because with the majority of students on break, I don't have any books that need shelving.
Ah, okay, dear. Anything I can help you with? I'm looking for a certain book. Would you say it's an important...
A rare one or an easily replaceable one?
Oh, the former, definitely. You'll want to ask...
Less about that then. You keep track of all the books that we actually care about.
Okay, thanks. She was a character in West of Loathing. She was one of the people at the circus. Why are you... A tall, wiry man with a single giant eyeball for a head glares at you as you approach. His entire head's an eyeball, so I doubt he can do much else. What you doing, buddy? Alright. Ah, hello again. Are you a student now? I am, yep. Got my student ID and everything, see? Yes, that looks to be in order. Very well then. My name is Douglas. What can I do for you? I'm looking for a certain book, but this is going to sound dumb. I've been doing this job for years, and I assure you, whatever it is, I've heard dumber. Well, I don't know the title of the book, or what it's about. All I know is that it's a hardcover, and it's about so big and probably an antique. Well, for something of that size and age would be of nostalgics. All the books out front here are the ones that won't be mourned if an undergrad doodles in the margins or uses a slice of bologna as a bookmark. Okay. Is there anything else I can help you with? Yes. Why does that man have an eyeball for a head? Oh. Not what I was asking about. Why does that man have an eyeball for a head? He's quite a sight, isn't he? Please don't be alarmed. I'm more confused, to be honest. Ted and I, and our colleague Janet over there, to my right, share a, shall we say, unusual past. What happened? We worked in a circus sideshow together. That was more than 30 years ago now. You don't seem like sideshow material. Perhaps not, but regard. He stands up and turns to face the wall. But he's still looking right at you. His entire back is identical to his front, with another face on the back of his head, and all of his clothes tailored to match. What? Please excuse me, but I do always enjoy the reactions of new students. He sits back down to a chorus of cracks and pops as his joints reverse into the new position. Oh, I can only imagine that. Oh, don't worry, it sounds much worse than it feels. A regimen of stretching exercises keeps me fit as a fiddle. Anyway, after the three of us escaped the circus, we headed east. The Institute took us in and out of scientific... That made me shudder a bit. Yeah, I know, right? I just imagine all these all these, like, just popping noises as this dude's joints just go backways. Ugh. Anyway, after the three of us escaped the circus, we headed east. The Institute took us in out of scientific curiosity and gave us work as librarians. How did you escape? Well, it's not a story that really bears recounting. Besides, the three of us prefer to look ahead, not back. Even myself! Haha! Is there anything else I can help you with? I'm fine, thank you. Those characters were all in West of Loathing. The amount of continuity in this is really surprising. I wasn't expecting this many references to West of Loathing. Just so that you all know what's going on, I may want to just go back. I may want to go back and show you guys that game eventually. Hello? Eyeball Man. He says it like this. Douglas calls over to you. I'm afraid the stacks are off limits to undergraduates. Faculty and alumni only. So I had to pass all my courses first? Exactly. Once you have all 3 signatures on your course transcript, Ted will verify them and let you through. And I should warn you, not that I think you'd attempt to cheat or anything, but Ted is very good at spotting forgeries. He has a lot of pent-up anger and frustrations. Ted. Ted clenches and unclenches his fist while watching you carefully. Okay, then. So this dude's just standing by here, motionless, not doing anything, he's just... mad dogging you. Hi there, Ted. Nice weather we're having. Done yet. Okay, where did we need the finite hallway? You've seen the finite hallways before. Do you really want to go back down that one? Sure do. Okay, gift shop. Theoretical topology lab. Okay. Do I have a journal or something I can read? Character. To-do list. There we go. Graduate SIT astronomy course. Find the astronomy classroom. Okay. Okay. Low energy chemistry lab. Professor Laureate. Split physics lab. Narrow occlusions lab. Dr. Wilmash. Solid foods lab. You don't have any business in that room. These bulletins are way too old to be of any use. The map is too narrow for you to figure out where you are on it. Occult Photon Lab. Dr. Tiger Tailbot. Unfortunately, the water pressure here is 1 divided by infinity. Oh, that was also a problem in a... These events all happened millennia ago. Unfortunately, the water pressure here is 1 divided by infinity. Energy Solids Lab, Dr. Bertrand, Split Ecology Lab, Ethical Physics Lab, Professor Constant Person, Divided Beverages Lab, Process of Planning, Double Studies Lab. Hey! No touching the buttons. No touching the buttons. Little eyes. Yeah, you're a sneaky little guy. You're a sneaky little guy. Maybe Cawthorne is again pressing monitor buttons. I had to make sure he didn't touch anything. Alright, Nonlinear Math Lab, Dr. Rasputina Bandy. An infinite amount of fluorescent light has faded this painting away completely. Did they actually make this hallway infinite? What happens if I start going back? Is there an achievement for how far I go down this hallway? There's doing its best, but the hall is too big to heat. Mechanical frequency labs. Linear math lab. There's a lot more. Practitioner ecology lab. Professor Vincent Caldera. Low energy waveform lab. Dr. Paul Fraser. Dense motion lab. Dr. Frank Pagano. Tertiary acoustics lab. Professor Xavier Roller. Civil solids lab. Dr. Gretchen Knowlton. Energetic ecology lab. Professor Gentrude Donnelly. Angular particle lab. Dr. Frank Pizarro. Dense energy lab. There's gotta be a point to this. This can't just be a, gag. I guess this is here in case you get tired on Infinite Stroll. Occult Dynamics, Professor Lennon Hartland, Static Math Lab. I swear this is using random words now. Secondary Beverages Lab. Wander! The cursed compass needle wiggles into action, jabbing directions violently. South, north, south, north. You arrive after a minute at a small bridge between campus. But the compass is telling you to look under the bridge. What a gruesome sight awaits you. A skeleton, its bones polished by rats. His handcuffs to a live bomb. This is so grim the brothers Grimm wouldn't touch it, and they were sick. Take the bomb. Depart with. The bomb slips easily out of the handcuffs. Look like they weren't locked. Depart with some haste. You wander into the science lab and arrive just in time to see several experiments go berserk and break out of their beaker and petri dishes. Or to put it another way, you arrive a little too late not to be in trouble. A large goo beast knocks over a canister of liquid nitrogen, blocking the room's only exit with a wall of freezing fog, which is an impressive tactical move for something about 4 seconds old. And it's time to fight. I'm guessing that's the one we gotta kill. Alright, which one of these is going to have the most? Get rid of the goo beast, it's probably gonna have the most health. Spooky! However, I feel like this gas is going to give us problems if I don't deal with it. Oh! I knew it. I knew the freaking gas thing was the enemy. That discovery was the bomb. Yeah, it was. Alright, flap slap. You coward! You are a coward, bird! Leave me in my time. You lost. The science blinds you by punching you in the face until your eyes swell shut. You take a moment to consider your failure. You're thinking about that fight you lost and how much that sucked, and how you don't want to lose any more fights. Alright, let's go to the greenhouse then. You hear cheering and chanting coming from a ramshackle abandoned-looking frat house, and wander inside to see what's going on. What's going on is that some vampires have found a bunch of medical blood bags somewhere and have hooked them all up to the same line. One vampire is on the floor underneath the IV stand, desperately chugging from the tube, while the others are chanting, "Chug, chug, 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 chug!" Hey, who are you? You're not invited. We have party crashers in our midst. The other vampires give you menacing glares, except for the one on the floor, who is still busy trying not to drown. Hypnotize them. You waggle your fingers hypnotically. You are getting sleepy. Are you attempting to hypnotize us? Yeah, sleepy. That will not work on us. Are you sure? I'm pretty good. Just, relax a little. No, see, we are not susceptible to sleepy. Cut it out. You're embarrassing yourself. Look, I've totally got this. I've done this a bunch of times. I believe you, but... I love you. Knock it off. Look, I'm determined to prove it to you. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go get my good pocket watch. I'll be right back. The vampires rolled their eyes and sigh heavily as you leave. Welcome to SIT.
To the SIT greenhouse, constructed in 1919 by German engineer Walter Bauersfeld. An early attempt to invent the geodesic dome, at which he was not successful until 1923.
Classroom access. Contrary to its nature, the yucca is not particularly funny. Native to the nearby moistlands, the eastern cattail smells extremely bad, and has no known industrial or culinary uses. The very tall sunflower is critically endangered due to being too far away from the ground for pollinating insects to notice it. Though its habitat is threatened by prohibition, the gin blossom still thrives in locations boring enough not to seem suspicious to authorities. That is just a regular tree. It was put here by accident. The northern organ pipe cactus does not make any sound, no matter how hard you blow into it, so please stop cactus. Blowing into... There's a word for what I think happens there, and that word is ow! Despite its addictive and hallucinogenic qualities, local weed is still legal because it is not popular among jazz musicians. SIT proudly hosts the world's largest exhibition of invisible chrysanthemums. Funny. If you're not mistaken, the stairwell doorway provides access to a classroom of some sort. Talk to Athena. Athena, can I go down to the classroom?
Student ID, Calvin Cawthorne identified. Access to the store is limited to students and faculty in the botany department.
That's me. Authorization
Verified. Access granted.
Thanks. You hear a thump as the door's internal lock disengages, and you go down. A grad student is sitting at the desk, staring blankly into the middle distance. Talk to him. Excuse me. I'm a botany major. Nice. Me too. I'll elaborate. I'm a new botany major, and I need to know what I'm supposed to do here. Okay. Well, ultimately, you'll need to get your transcript signed to show that you passed the course. I'm just a TA, so I can't do that for you. But Professor Kahlo should be in his office down at the end of the lab. Is there a lecture or class or anything first? You'd think so, right? But you're the only student here today, and nobody gave me any lecture notes or anything. So, well, okay then. Puba gear? This label indicates this is where the puba gear is left, whatever that is. The cabinet is empty. Geez, now how are you supposed to even find out what puba means? Oh look, plants. The door is barred, probably so that no steam can get in. Unbar it. You unbar this door. No steam continues to get in. Go through. Somebody has tapped into the steam pipe into the power of this radio. Steam-powered radio. Interesting. The sign has been scraped off this door. Curious. There are a few hot flies buzzing around this vent. Store's combination lock. Tools, abandoned by some fleeing prankster, no doubt. See what they left us. Wow, they were really up to some serious prankery. We got a disposable ratchet, a chunk of lead, foot gloves. Foot gloves? What? And anarchists' hardware. A collections of pipes and cannon fuse, and well, mostly just pipes and cannon fuse. Anarchy is pretty straightforward. Okay, I need to know what happens if I put the foot gloves on. Makes you walk on your hand, or maybe their hand shoes. The girl behind the counter gives you a sly, in the know kind of nod and wink. Talk to her. Haven't seen you here.
Forbide, welcome to the finest hash house in this whole underground restaurant scene.
Underground restaurant scene? That's right.
Wait, you ain't a copper, are ya? You gotta tell me if you are.
No, I'm not a cop. Okay.
Hopeless. Edit? In that case, we got no beef. Got no beef anyway. It's a fish place.
Poster on the wall there.
Spells out the racket if you... What you need explaining. What? I get ya. Place an order.
Okay, so it sells food. The Pirate Restaurant Manifesto. We refuse to be stifled and shackled by the narrow definitions of sandwich imposed on us by the man, by which we are specifically referring to Charles Chipman, owner and proprietor of the Greasy Spoon upstairs. To that end, we have taken control of this secret basement, as well as whatever ingredients we can filch or finagle, to bring you the true taste of freedom, unfettered by hoity-toity cuisine, conventions, and municipal sanitation and hygiene requirements. Only one table. This place is either really exclusive or unpopular. This guy seems pretty content. Very old man will cover. Wait, is that hobo code? Some hobo code is figured on a brick here. Code reads, try ordering stuffed pepper style. Oh, a secret menu item. Stuffed pepper style. Restroom for employee only. Oh. The sign on the door reads, restroom for employees only. You're not an employee. You're telling me you work here, in this hidden restaurant you just discovered, in a town you've never been to before what's up? In a town you've never been to before today. Yes. Okay, fine. I'm done arguing with you about stuff like this. Somebody dropped the name badge here. It's an Employee of the Month badge with your name on it. Unbelievable. It happened to get... So, for those of you who have not seen my earlier VODs of this was actually another one of the early games I streamed for a bit. You start out... You can assert that you work at a gas station that you've only been to at the beginning of the game. Unbelievable indeed. Like, seriously, what are the odds? Okay, smarty pants. There's a sign over the sink that says employees must wash hands. Since you're an employee, that means you, right? Wash them. There we go, all clean and sanitary, which will be extremely safe for customers of this restaurant when you're serving them food later. During your shift, because you work here. Whatever, weirdo. The employee responsible for cleaning this toilet has been shirking their duties. Flush it. I get experience for flushing the toilet. What's this? Somebody found a warm, if not particularly luxurious place to sweep. This box says free shoes on it. You're not sure if it's an announcement or a political statement. It's just regular free shoes. What do sneakers do? Shoes for sneaky business and also tennis. Why are they called tennis shoes anyway? Is this another one of those infinite hallway situations? Oh no, it just repeats. Barbecuing, maintenance access, laundry. Clem is a loser. The rat waves at you as you approach. Take a closer look. Hey there, little fella. The rat emits a few squeaks. What's shaking? The rat dashes into a hole and returns holding a tiny piece of cheese. He points at you and sweeps his arm broadly from left to right, then points at the cheese. He stares at you for a few seconds, then eats the crumb. You want me to bring you some cheese? The rat nods and scurries around in a quick little circle. I'll see what I can do. Okay, let's go see what some of these doors do. Laundry room. It's a weird shadow pocket or pouch of something. Reach inside. You stick your hand in the hole and grab the first thing your fingers brush against and yank it back out. You got an item. Shadow Clarinet. The shadowy pocket vanishes with an otherworldly pop. Oh gosh, we tried to channel Squidward. From beyond the grave. Steam-powered. This would dry your clothes way faster than boiling them. Trove of dangerous laundry chemicals. Steam-powered washing machine. Why is everything steam-powered? Wait. Door is painted shut from this side. Weird. Barbecue wing maintenance access. A harsh buzzing noise and a shower of sparks are her only reply. This terminal must be broken. Well, I know what to do here. Chibata's pants. Mysticality. Maintenance overalls. Maximum HP. Sleeves armor. Spray on asbestos. Being marked as a member of elite site. Raid rides to torture criminals. Thunder ring. Need something that increases my moxie. Jagged ring. Banishes wandering shadow creatures. I don't care about wandering shadow creatures. Oh. Looks like we're on an ad break. We're going to take a brief intermission.
Corvid Communications cares deeply about the physical, mental, and emotional health of its employees. In these next 3 videos, we will be going over how to handle all 3 aspects of your health. We will begin by going over what it means to be physically healthy. To begin, we must understand the purpose of the body. The body is the vessel for your consciousness, and in order for your consciousness to be happy...
Never mind. We're back to the game. Thatchet's lucky hat, welding mask, physical armor. Oh, never mind. There it is.
Communications cares deeply about the physical, mental, and emotional health of its employees. In these next 3 videos, we will be going over how to handle all 3 aspects of your health. We will begin by going over what it means to be physically healthy. To begin, we must understand the purpose of the body. The body is the vessel for your consciousness, and in order for your consciousness to be happy, your body must be healthy and clean. At Corvid Communications, we expect you to be neat and clean each day. Your coworkers should not be able to smell the rancid odors that come from your disgusting bodily functions, whether that be the unpleasant odors of the body's flawed temperature regulation system, or the even more offensive odors of the body's waste disposal system. Here are some of the basic hygiene steps that must be followed in order to keep operations running smoothly. Bathing. Brushing your teeth. Using deodorant. Moisturizing your skin. Washing your hands. Wiping when using the restroom. Failure to follow these basic hygiene guidelines will result in disciplinary action. If you are following these guidelines exactly, and yet you find people are still unwilling to be in close proximity to you, perhaps consider the problem might be something else, and consult with your management team.
Perhaps we can elucidate the matter.
The human body requires food on a regular basis in order to continue performing basic bodily functions, in addition to any movements we make each and every day. As such, Corvid Communications provides employees with a 30-minute lunch each day. It is legally required for you to clock out during this time, but you are not permitted to leave the premises during this 30-minute window. Refusal to clock out or attempting to leave company property during the lunch break will result in disciplinary action. In addition to your mandated break, Corvid Communications provides free lunch to all employees to ensure that they are getting the correct nutrients to meet their body's physical needs. Eating the company-provided lunch is required. Employees may not bring their own lunch in.
Alright, now that's over. Back to this. We're still trying to figure out how to get more Moxie. Rusty Pistol, Grimy Spatula. Here's your Moxie +2. Okay. Nothing I can do about that one. Boost of Handkerchief, Magic Weapons, Stylish Sunglasses. Alright, let's try this again. Talk to a thing. Okay, still can't hotwire it. So, guess we'll check the other doors. Like, what's here? Culinary science. Finest snouts. You've never been less interested in the contents of a vending machine. This goblin is concentrating on their, cooking. Okay, so we need to go there. Spider wing maintenance. This door won't budge. 2 Hex Rocks mines. Attention! Access to the Hex Rock quarry is prohibited except with written permission from the Geology Department or a very good reason. The trapdoor seems to be barred from the other side. Oh, that's no fun. Combo lock. What's in the mysterious door? Oh! Ornithology. There's a weird set of mirrors mounted here. Must be part of some kind of optics experiment. Check your own optics. Bye. A scientific vessel? If the label is to be believed, this is a crate of arcane hot plates. It's a big pile composed of 80% garbage and 20% miscellaneous electrical parts. What's my Moxie at normally? So if I wear the glasses here, I'll have enough Moxie to get the thing. You got a chunk of lead and a piece of scrap metal. Fun. A bookcase full of strange science and math books. A respectable collection of chemistry equipment. A nervous-looking guy in his late 40s. He seemed surprised to see you in a secret lab. Hi there, I'm Calvin.
Hi, I'm Rufus. How'd you find this place?
I was just kind of poking around in the steam tunnels, exploring, you know?
Yeah, that's a popular pastime around here. The kids call it hacking. I guess I should have anticipated that when I set up this secret lab.
Why do you have a secret lab? Was the department out of regular labs?
I'm actually not supposed to be here at all. I used to teach here, but they let me go.
Oh, what happened? Did they fire you for using the forbidden math?
Not at all. SIT's the last place that would fire you for that.
I was joking?
They fired me because I didn't make tenure. I was too busy trying to find out what happened to my missing brother to publish any original research.
Well, that hardly seems fair.
It's probably just as well. I don't think I was cut out for being a professor anyway. Department politics are maximally bogus, as the students would say.
So you set up this hidden lab to continue to search for your brother?
Yes. Basically. Though I'm taking a more roundabout route toward it now.
What happened to your brother?
He left home when I was 14 and headed north. Well,
oh, he's your brother from west of Loathing. Hey, buddy.
yeah, he was kind of famous for a while. I used to get postcards from him all the time. Then one day, poof, just vanished off the face of the earth. I talked to all of his friends from back then, but nobody knows where he went. My guess is he decided to keep heading north and hopped a ship.
I couldn't get any passenger records dating that far back, though. That was pretty much as far as it leads. That's too bad. What are you working on now? Well, this is going to sound crazy, but, you know, we have a saying here at SIT. Science that nobody understands is called magic, and science that only one person understands is called mad science. I see, so you're doing a little dabbling in the forbidden arts, eh? You wish to master the arcane arts. Oh no, I checked the rulebook thoroughly. Nothing specifically forbids what I'm doing. I get you, so what's the plan? Well, I mean, I've just met, and I hesitate to get someone else mixed up in all this. Oh, I'm pretty mixed up already. In the last few days, I've had to deal with fairies, time holes, shadow monsters, gross fishmen. You know about the fishmen? That's perfect, I can definitely use your help. I'm glad it wasn't the fairies you were interested in. I am curious, but some other time maybe. What I'm focused now on is predictive quantum telecommunication. Predictive quantum telecommunications, eh? Tell me more! Well, there's this brand new field of physics called quantum mechanics. Only for a couple of years, but if some of the theories pan out, it could be staggering. But the specific part that I'm interested in is the quantum particles appear to be able to communicate over long distances instantaneously, and I think this might be an explanation for the magical concept of clairvoyance. Clairvoyance? You mean as in psychic stuff? Tarot cards? Crystal balls? Crystal balls, yes! Exactly. I'm trying to make a crystal ball that will show me where my brother is, and maybe even let me communicate with him. Hi, buddy. Neat, how can I help? Okay, well, all the fishmen in this region come from a single source called the Fish Mother. She's sort of like a queen bee, you know? This one creature that will... Yes? Do you need some water? It seems no. This one creature that laid all the fishmen eggs, which is a little weird. Actually, biologically speaking, because that indicates a dangerous lack of genetic diversity. What? See, honeybees avoid inbreeding through an extremely high rate of genetic recombination, but the fishmen don't have that advantage, so one would think inbreeding would... What? Never mind, sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. The important thing is, the Fish Mother is thought to have a sort of magical psychic link to all the fishmen. Psychic, so what you need? Well, legend has it that the Fish Mother occasionally make huge, beautiful pearls. How they make them is probably too gross to think about, but my working theory is if the right kind of fishmonger DNA in it, I might be able to reconfigure it to make my own psychic link. I haven't understood basically anything you said, so that sounds perfectly reasonable. You need me to get one of those pearls. Yeah, the Fish Mother's lair is down by the river, but the entrance is a sort of organic bell. Aw, jeez. It's a huge butthole, isn't it? I was going to say cloaca, but yes, it's a huge butthole that keeps out anything that isn't related to the Fish Mother. So how do I get in? You aren't going to like it. I already don't like it. I can make a sort of disguise goop to cover yourself with. Swell. So how much am I getting paid for this? I don't actually have much meat left after setting up this lab, but maybe the Fish Mother's lair has some treasure in it. I mean, definitely. The Fish Mother's lair definitely has a whole lot of great treasure in it. Sure. Alright, fine, I guess. Great. In order to make the fishman disguise goop, I'm going to need some fishman eggs, about 3 pounds of them according to my calculations. But if the eggs are in the Fish Mother's lair... No, the regular fishermen carry them around, to keep an eye on them. They have a bunch of little hideouts all over the SIT campus in Ocean City, or rather, all under, I should say, since they're mostly in the sewers. Well, this just gets better and better. Here, you'll need one of these tools to open the manhole covers. Okay, wish me luck. Rufus seems to be collecting steam for some reason. Robot Battle Arena. Enter the Robo Fray! Oh. I get the feeling this ain't gonna end well. I'm about to get punched. I got punched. Stop attacking my bird. Oh, Kevin Jaro, welcome in. Good to see you again. We are playing Shadow over Loathing, which is a comedy game with dark themes, but that's about it. You lost. You took one heck of a fully automated beating. Losing that fight made you really mad. Greenhouse access. Oh, right. There's a manhole cover in the, quote-unquote restaurant. It's a very old manhole cover, so it's practically an ape hole. Climb down. Yuck. There's water here, and you have a fishing rod. A wise person said that fishing is not a good use of time, but that person probably didn't have as much spare time as you. Caught a fish in a sack. You fished something up. Eau de toilette is a French idiom that, in this case, is being used as a literal phrase. Ew. You managed to reel something in. It looks like you caught everything that was here. Two fishermen are sharing a nasty soak. They're too relaxed to worry about you being here. Fisherman is doing his best impression of a crocodile. Okay, so I need hot armor. Seize armor, raise weapon. Armor. I need hot armor, but I have no way to get hot armor. I don't think, anyway. Oh, spray on asbestos. That'll work. Fireproofing. Stench armor. And weapon attacks. Stench armor. Muscle. Ranged weapon. Dang it. Unpleasant hymnal. Candle. Nasty spoon. Anything give, like, hot damage resistance. Off the turtle. Oh, there are no fishmen in this particular pool of boiling goo, but there's a mess of horrible, slimy, wriggling golf ball-sized eggs floating in it, like the world's biggest and most awful glass of bubble tea. Grab them. You got an item. Jiggly, squishy, foul-smelling eggs. You got Fishman Row. Ew. Spiderwing maintenance access. Open it, climb down. Alright, let's get my hat back. Uncursed fedora. Burnt ship's hat. Alright, fish. We got a thing? It says festulent something. Caught a fish in a sack. And we caught another fish in a sack. You get the sense that these are the actually clean dishes. The pot is catching all the grease that drips through the ceiling. Ew. You got an item. Nasty goop. Given this cat's condition, it can only be named Stinky. Stench armor. I know I have stuff for that. Let's see. New cat unlocked. You can now pet Stinky to receive a boon. Pet him now. You gain an effect. Stinky's boon. I don't know what it does, but we have it apparently. A big pile of ingredients emits a record-breaking scent. Ask what's for sale. A tin bucket of raw... I got a bucket of chum. Fisherman's throwing spear. Fish liver oil. Bucket of chum. Fishman roe. Oh, that was a lot of money. But hey, at least we got it. Now we're trying to find the ladder. Okay, culinary science. You speak in the microphone. Student ID,
Calvin Cawthorne identified. Access is always limited. Right?
Yes, we're going to go in. The professor is staring at you hopefully. Hello, are you a new culinary arts student? Yep, I picked as my elective. Great. In that case, what you need to do is pretty simple. What's that? Just use the cooking stations here to prepare a full day's worth of food. Okay, seems reasonable. I'll need all 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, plus an appetizer and dessert. Please hurry, all the other students left for vacation and I'm absolutely starved. Wait, what? Well, I
have to taste it to see if you made it right.
Right, but the way you said it sounds like you're relying on this for your actual meals.
Look, if someone had been teaching this class and doing stacks of free meals for so long that they completely forgotten how to cook for themselves, there wouldn't be anything weird about that, alright? That would be perfectly understandable.
Not that anything like that
happened, because a culinary arts teacher who couldn't even boil water anymore would probably not have a job for very long. Which, you know, theoretically, see what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you. This lady has forgotten how to cook. It's an omelet station. Step up. You view everything you know about making omelets, and it's exactly one thing. Unfortunately, you don't have a few eggs, so that knowledge is currently useless to you. The air around this fryer is thick with grease, making breathing an unpleasant experience. Deep fry something. Let's deep fry a freshly baked roll. Dinner. This oven has been left open and the heat is blasting out. Hot armor. I know how to do this one. Since you can't stand the heat, you don't feel obligated to get out of the kitchen. You approach the oven and discover a fully cooked dish inside. Some other student must have left it. You got a plate of shrimp. I have cold armor. Think so, anyway. Do. I need something that gives me cold protection. Maintenance, fireproof, respect slacks. Burnt chef's hat. Broken coconut, uncursed Dora. Physical armor, hot armor. 30% meat drops. I need spooky armor. Door is stuck shut, which is similar to being frozen. They spelled notices wrong, but they're hoping nobody would notice. There's a flyer for a local diner. Might be worth checking out. Location unlocked, fish and chips. Barbecue wing. Barbecue wing. The laundry room
Is currently closed for repairs. We apologize for the inconvenience and ask that you please refrain from washing your socks in the drinking fountain.
There's gonna be someone who did that. The drinking fountain seems to have developed a steam leak. The soda machine appears to have been comprehensively tampered with. Some mechanically savvy vandal has increased the price of soda to an exorbitant 50 meat. I'm gonna buy the soda. Look at the array of available flavors. Ghost pepper. Oh, right, you can drink potions to temporarily increase your stats. Potions, 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 potions. Stench armor, sleaze armor, red cola, hard candy, spearmint taffy, diner coffee. Grants you maximum HP, weapon damage, lip balm, magic weapon attacks, spooky armor. Whee! I like how it's the barbecue wing that contains all the... I need more spooky armor. Plate of shrimp, fishman roe. Increase muscle by 1, 10 sleeve damage, eau de toilette. Okay, food. Increase your moxie, mysticality, muscle, spooky armor. You chomp down the croutons. Instead of making crunching noises, they make unearthly wails. You gained the effect crouton haunted. Ooh. Investigate. You choke down your fear and approach the poultice sandwich. If you're going to make a regular sandwich out of its haunted mess, you'll have to start with some bread. You survey your options. What kind of bread do you want? A slightly aggressive rye. That goes out to you, White Wolf of Rivia. You choke down your fear and approach the portal. You give the rye the stink eye until it settles down enough for you to grab 2 slices. Next comes the heart of the sandwich. The suggestive salami. You stifle a titter and add the salami to your sandwich. Now, time to choose a cheese. An energetic Gruyere. You study the Gruyere's pattern until you're able to devise a strategy for catching it and binding it to your sandwich. And finally, the most important decision of the entire sandwich making process: which condiment will you use? We've got some very strong flavored stuff, so we'll just use mayonnaise. Oh, sorry, the correct answer was mustard. Oh well, this is probably still good enough for a passing grade. You got an item. Mediocre sandwich. Okay, if I improve my mysticality, I can basically do the thing. So I need a potion. I need something that increases my mysticality. Bubbling black sludge with food. Eat. We ate the fairy cake. How is that not enough? You lie. You lie, game. I do not believe you. Let's see. Thunder Ring. Let's look at both. See if I got something that gives better. Cosmetic wine. Hard candy. Physical armor. HP. Vibrating solution. Sleaze armor. Eau de toilette. Dang it. Actually, can I buy anything? I have 196. I can. Mind over Münster. That'll give us enough. Simplify it. You've taken part of the syrup, divided it by the square root of a -1, and added to the back Viola. You got an item. Diwar of simple syrup. This looks like it'll come in handy for mixing drinks at the speakeasy. So now we need eggs. Paradox Lab. Access granted if and only if this door is closed. But if the door is closed, then I can't access it. But access is only granted if the door is closed. What does it mean? Alright, we've heard all this already. Go on in. The world's largest blackboard on loan from the SIT Materials Science Department. Catch-22 door. Yes, Catch-22 door. This must be the teacher, or at any rate, he's sitting at the teacher's desk.
Oh, hello. Are you taking my astrology course?
Astrology? I thought this was supposed to be astronomy. Astrology is kind of unscientific for SIT, isn't it?
Yes, well, some take that narrow, pedestrian view, certainly, such as the Dean and the Grand Committee. But I suppose if you're just here for astronomy, I can give you the edited version of the course.
I'm actually in a hurry, so that'd be great. I have 15 constellations diagrammed on the blackboard behind me. Only 12 of them are generated. All you have to do is mark the false ones. That seems pretty straightforward. How do I find out which are which?
By exploring the heavens themselves.
There's a telescope on the roof of SIT's Spider Wing. You can get there through the Scalar Wing. Location unlocked. Scalar Wing. Okay, I thought you were going to teach me how to do astral travel or something.
No, I saved that for 201.
So wait, you learn astral projection eventually?
Please, tell me more. I want to learn how to astral project, so I can do this while I sleep.
Oh, baby Cawthorne. Oh, he got in the mini fridge. There'll be a minute.
Corvid Communications cares deeply about the physical, mental, and emotional health of its employees. In these next 3 videos, we will be going over how to handle all 3 aspects of your health. We will begin by going over what it means to be physically healthy. To begin, we must understand the purpose of the body. The body is the vessel for your consciousness, and in order for your consciousness to be happy, your body must be healthy and clean. At Corvid Communications, we expect you to be neat and clean each day. Your coworkers should not be able to smell the rancid odors that come from your disgusting bodily functions, whether that be the unpleasant odors of the body's flawed temperature regulation system, or the even more offensive odors of the body's waste disposal system. Here are some of the basic hygiene steps that must be followed in order to keep operations running smoothly. Bathing. Brushing your teeth. Using deodorant. Moisturizing your skin. Washing your hands. Wiping when using the restroom. Failure to follow these basic hygiene guidelines will result in disciplinary action. If you are following these guidelines exactly, and yet you find people are still unwilling to be in close proximity to you, perhaps consider the problem might be something else, and consult with your management team.
Perhaps we can elucidate the matter.
The human body requires food on a regular basis in order to continue performing basic bodily functions, in addition to any movements we make each and every day. As such, Corvid Communications provides employees with a 30-minute lunch each day. It is legally required for you to clock out during this time, but you are not permitted to leave the premises during this 30-minute window. Refusal to clock out or attempting to leave company property during the lunch break will result in disciplinary action. In addition to your mandated break, Corvid Communications provides free lunch to all employees to ensure that they are getting the correct nutrients to meet their body's physical needs. Eating the company-provided lunch is required. Employees may not bring their own lunch in or any other outside food. The food outside the company is full of toxins and chemical ingredients that may be filling the body with unhealthy toxins such as unhealthy levels of sodium, cholesterol, glycerol, xanthan gum, preservatives, pyridoxine hydrochloride, glutamate, carbohydrates, fats,
Dihydrogen monoxide.
Corvid Communications cannot monitor what you eat while you aren't here at work, but we feel it is in your best interests for us to control what you eat while you are here for your own good. In addition to the provided lunch, Corporate has provided water stations all throughout our facilities in order to prevent lawsuits due to any negligence on our part. Bringing outside drinks is not permitted, and using our water stations is required by company mandate.
We're just looking out for you, friend.
The intricate biological structures in the human body will break down unless they are properly utilized. In addition to nutrition, exercise is important to keep your body operating at its maximum efficiency. In order to facilitate this, we have installed small fitness centers in all Corvid Communications corporate properties. Usage of these facilities once daily is mandatory corporate policy. Refusal to do so will result in the following: public shaming by coworkers and supervisors, passive-aggressive comments from your coworkers about how healthy they feel due to participating, passive-aggressive comments about your weight and/or figure, offers to be your quote-unquote
Here we are. Sorry. So, funny story. So, I turn around to see what my son, what baby Cawthorne's fussing about. He ransacked my soda mini fridge. I go back there. I see him, and he's just fussing in front of the thing. Water is toxic. Water is toxic. It said. When did I say that? What says that, Royce? Please, I need to know now. Oh wait, can I buy an egg from the gift shop here? Ooh, there's a thingy. Reach inside it. Shadow salad. Ask to see what she's selling. One moxie, one mysticality. Hang it on your wall. Well, can't argue that. Okay. What can you tell me about culinary science? Douglas does all your cooking. You should ask him about that. I need help with one of my classes. Do you know anything about culinary science? I do a fair amount of cooking, and rather well, if you'll excuse me for saying so myself, but I've never used SIT's classroom kitchen. I understand it's rather more extreme than usual. If you require protection from the elements that a fire, such as the barrels of hope, I would suggest that a fire, such as the barrels the hobos use to warm themselves, might prove a reliable source of protection against the cold, and the furniture found in some of your more disorderly fraternities would certainly inure you to stench. Apart from that, I'm afraid you're on your own, but there should be plenty of sources to be found. Alright, sure do. Is there a hobo fire in front of here? There is not. But Royce, where does it say water is toxic? Okay, the Scallerwing. Gabby points out an elaborate contraption nearby. It takes a second for you to recognize it, but it turns out to be a meat-operated soda cooler, which some enterprising SIT student has modified with robot arms, a receipt printer, and a light-up panel of statistical information. Plus, it has a cable running out of it into a nearby payphone for some reason. Gabby pushes some meat into the slot and then claps her hands excitedly as the displays beep and flash. The robot arms whir into action, opening the cooler lid and handing Gabby 2 bottles of soda. So it opens the lid for you? That doesn't seem particularly label-saving. It's a technology! It doesn't have to be useful. Sounds like most of the stuff we use AI for. Insert 5 meat. Crate of cola. Oh, wait. Hold up. There's a shadow thing here. Got a shadow rope. If this warrants further investigation, somebody else is going to have to do it. The Athena terminal has some of its important parts replaced by a pineapple. Birds. You aren't afraid of pigeons, but you're a little apprehensive about wandering in the middle of a huge crowd of them. A massive petrified pigeon poop. What does pressing the Athena buttons do? I don't. Athena buttons? Where did you see Athena buttons? This one here? Oh, it's just like an intercom thing that automatically lets you through. I'm pretty sure it won't let me through since those aren't classes I'm taking here. Reach inside the thing, shadow mead, look in its eyepiece. Okay, so there's a what looks to be a tampon, beef, meat, jellyfish. I should write these down, actually. I need sticky notes yet again. Oh, yeah. So it's like an automated access thing. Okay, so real constellations, at least in this game. Sideways jellyfish. Meat. And I'm assuming a tampon, because it kind of looks like one. 3 fish. Did it call that bottle shadow meat? Yes, it did. It's meat that you can only get from the outer realms. I don't know what it tastes like. Okay, 3 fish. Gun. Okay. That looks to be it. What do these machines do? This one isn't doing it. But yeah, it did call it Shadow Mead. Let's look at the item description. This is what the anti-Vikings drank. Increases your meat drops by 70%. For those who don't know, meat is the only currency in the Kingdom of Loathing. And yes, you heard me right. Meat. Alright. Alright, so that's gonna be this way. Astronomy. So, this one is not there. Mark it as a fake. That one's there. What? Okay, we're gonna need to go back. Huh, I might try to go to the drawing board for new mead recipes. Ooh, that could be fun. I have seen some interesting mead recipes in, my various perusings of TikTok, primarily. Test store, it's a door. Regard it. By regarding the door, you are instructed to disregard it. Disregard it. By disregarding the door, you render it once again regardable. Regard it. By regarding the door... Because I think I've seen them make mead out of both Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew. This campus loves its Catch-22 doors, huh? Yeah, apparently. Like, seriously. Oh, burn. But yeah, Realm of Light, it really does. It does like its stuff. Okay, how many were fakes again? Alright, talk. I forgot what I'm supposed to do. I can't find all the constellations. I can't find all the constellations. They don't all show up in the telescope. Ah, yes, you could say there's a trick to it, and that trick is, well, if I just told you the mysteries of the cosmos, it wouldn't be a learning experience. You are literally a teacher, though, right? Everything in life is a matter of perspective. You just need to look at things from a different point of view. Oh, believe me, I do. I once was told... So I was at a work meeting the other day, and someone was talking about strange stuff, and I said, believe me, yes, it is your job to teach. I agree. I think I have an idea of what he means, though. Different perspective. So, what if I look at it this way? How does this jumping help me? Pointed up at the stars. How do I get a different perspective? Wait, what if I look at it with sunglasses? Does nothing. This is a puzzle. I'm going to puzzle and puzzle till my puzzler is sore. But the question is, what to do about it? Let's see if I can talk to any of them about, any of the people in the library about stuff. Liberal Arts Department. A photo of a bare-naked pinup girl. Scandalous. A full shelf of various industrial... Grab the mop. Because the mop is a useful tool. But yes, it is their job to teach. Do you know anything about astronomy? Douglas does a bit of stargazing. You can ask him. Okay, why is Douglas the person I have to talk to about anything? I've been known to dabble. The telescope on the roof of SIT has a beautiful view, but only shows half the constellations. Half? Oh, of course. It seems it's because you have only one face. What? You've only been seeing the western hemisphere of the sky. You'll need to see the southern hemisphere as well. Merely reposition this telescope to point southward. Down, in other words. Down? But of course, you've seen that before, surely. Okay, I'll take their word for it. Thank you, kind stranger. I figured that was what it wanted me to do, I just was not sure how to do it. Curse you and your silly puzzles game. Pointed downward. Look through the eyepiece. Okay, spider. So we're looking for the ones that aren't here. Bean? I think. Person. Sausage. Oh, sausage. That would make more sense. Sausage. Balloon. Spiral. Spirals are cursed. It looks to be too elongated to be a bean. You may be correct, Sir Realm of Light. Cube! Okay, that seems to be it. I believe I have everything now. Yes, cube! It is a cube. And we have finished this silly puzzle portion, I think, of this. Astronomy. Remove the mark. Okay. Texas is not there. Beer is not there. And house is not there. Brilliant. Talk. I'm ready for you to check my work. Alright, let's have a look. He scans the blackboard. Yes, well done. Your quadruped's cleary. Let me sign your course transcript. We did the thing, friends. Alright, barbecue wing. Culinary science. We need an egg. Oh, thank you! Alright, so for combat, we're gonna need to go back to that, thingy-mabobber, that, botanical area. Greetings, Mr. Cawthorne. Greetings to you, Dad_VA. We are playing Shadows over Loathing, a very fun game. Yippee! Bro, thank you. Alright. The other half of the lab is choked with pollen. Yeah, those man traps spray out pollen like you wouldn't believe. Someone should probably prune them. Pomp and circumstance song, please. Da 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 da. If you're watching, remember to follow Mr. Cawthorne. I appreciate that. Yeah, those man traps spray out pollen like you wouldn't believe. Someone should probably prune them back a bit. They've gotten really out of control. Was that maybe your job? If it was, nobody said anything. Well, how do I get past them? I can't even get near them. You need a puba helmet. A what? Puba helmet. Pollen untoxifying breathing apparatus. I don't think untoxify is a word. Yeah, but nobody likes the acronym you can't pronounce. Anyway, there's some in the cabinet over there. I already checked the cabinet empty. Well, that figures. Everyone's always checking them out and not putting them back. So, what should I do? I guess I could try and hunt down someone who has one. Do you know who? Yeah, probably. Let's see. Most of these kids are gonna be gone for break. They wouldn't have taken the helmets with them, though, right? Well, no, probably not. It's not like you're gonna go breaking into dorms, right? I absolutely will. That's fierce. I wouldn't recommend it, though. Dorm security is the real McCoy after last year's big April Fool's hack. What happened? Someone broke into maintenance and rewired all the elevators to go sideways. Oh, Chip has one. There you go. Chip who? Chip Noonsley. He's a frat guy. I know Phi Upsilon Tau. He didn't leave for break because he's monitoring some plants he's been working on. Phil Upsilon Tau's in the middle of the Greek Row, west of campus across Fission Boulevard. Thank you, kind person. I'm going to get a drink of my soda. You wander into an empty classroom and find a blackboard covered with complex physics equations. Memorize them. You commit all of the equations to memory. You don't know what any of it means, but you do know you'll do okay on the midterm. And that's all that matters, really. The front door is overgrown with vines. Talk to him. What you doing, Hewin? Is that a way to say barbecuing? Here, try one of these bad boys. Vegetable sausage. A sausage-shaped mass of leaves and mulch in a potato skin casing. What is it? It's a special plant-based sausage I'm working on. Is it any good? I didn't call it a good boy just now. I figured I'd need another, I don't know, 80, 90 years to really get it right. I see. Well, thanks all the same. Don't mention it. Say, do you like to queue? Who's asking? Oh, well, here, have one of these queuing forks. I've got like 10 of them. Once people find out you're into queuing, you start getting them for every birthday and crimbo. Gosh, thanks. He nods and returns to his queuing. What the heck do you require elevators? How the heck do you require elevators to go sideways? Some sort of sorcery? There is a way. Where there is a will, there's a way. Especially if you have way too much time on your hands. This guy is shivering and his teeth are chattering loudly. Sure, no problem. Pot contains... Gabby grins. Start of the house. Kitty. Kitty. I must pet Kitty. Pet the kitty. New cat unlocked. If you find a cat in a game, you must pet. There is no option. You simply must. Yes, kitty. It's a shrubberman of some sort. Talk to him. What's the shrub you're working on? It's a new strain of super aloe. I think I've heard of aloe. That's a medicinal thing, right? Yep, it's great for burns and rashes and so on. What if the game doesn't let you pet the kitty? Then it's not a game worth playing.
If you are exposed to cat in game, you must be able to pet cat.
I really like cats. Alright. Chip, I need a Puba helmet. Great, thanks. So true. This is very true, Realm of Light. I agree with you entirely. If game does not let... Sure, let's see what you have. Ovid store. Keep going, Wiggy. I love you. Alright. Fight the vicious plants! Okay. Decrease invasive plants' muscle and mysticality. No, I'm just gonna kill them. That is how you do things. Throw bomb! Alright, you converted those nasty plants into harmless green stains. You got an item. Thick bark. Searing. Rated. Ew, I got stuff. Complicated device sits on the workbench. It appears to be some kind of handheld flashbulb thing. The device seems to have an ultraviolet bulb in it. Must be designed to provide quick bursts of energy to plants. You take the bulb out and screw it in backwards. Now let's see how the plants like it. Water only. Grab the soda. The shelf on the sign in big letters said, "Concentrated chlorophyll, not for pranks." But pranks are all I want to do with it now. Excuse me, you hurt my bird. I do not care for that. Not one bit. Alright. Charcoal briquette, gauze pad. Let's see. Throw clammy dough glob. Get the ones back, because they're probably the ones that are going to cause me the most amount of problems. Those are the cousins of the piranha plants from Mario. Well, you tell Jim Bob I don't like his relatives. Oh, they can heal? I hate all of them. I hate all of them. Okay, kill this one. Let's see, kill this one. Kill this one. Heal everyone. Snooze. Snooze the ad break. Ouch. Slap. We gained covered with scabs. Ooh. Coverings, poison damage, ranged weapon attack. Okay, don't want to replace the Cuba helmet. Let's get some potions, though, to increase my attack. Not the most ideal situation. No, agreed. Okay, inhale the fragrant spores. And eat a food. Eat the mystic salad. Let's try this again. Okay, that's just a dick move. Alright.
Sing a song. Throw a rock.
And I'm going to just get rid of this guy for good measure. And you do flap slap. I hate healing enemies. I absolutely hate healing enemies. Alright, gonna get rid of you. Let's see, throw a dough glob at you. Not have AP. Let's see. Going to throw stab you. And I'm going to do this to you. Of course it didn't kill. Of course not. Why would it? Flap slap. Okay. Realm of Light offers... Ah, into the void you go. Have fun, Realm of Light. Enjoy the void. Okay, next. Don't have the AP. Let's see. Splat nasty goo. And now, zap. Slap slap! We have completed it this time. You've turned 5 plants into 0 plants. You always did have a green thumb. Fungus lab. Oh, it's dark in here. A lot of mushrooms growing on a substance you'd prefer not to consider. Notice, absolutely no light in this lab. If you can read this, there's too much light. Some kind of fungus experiment is in progress on this bench. You think it's kinda hard to tell in this light. I got a couple of teeters here, a couple of isotopes there, and the results are clear. Well, as clear as they can be in near total darkness. You got concentrated mushroom distillate. So much fungus, so little light. It appears to be every kind of mushroom, all at once. Could I interest you in every show all of the time? We are going to save here before the boss fight. And we are going to exit and return to our just chatting screen for a little while. Thank you everyone for joining us this evening. I hope everyone had a wonderful time. I know I had a lot of fun with this game, even though there was a couple of interruptions, one of which being Baby Cawthorne ransacking my mini fridge, but it was fun. And of course got a little bit of comedy, which is basically what this game's all about. As I said before, I have not determined what Tuesday's game will be. I do, however, know for you, it is very fun. Actually, I recommend both that game and West of Loathing. They are both incredibly fun games to watch and play. And I'm going to find us someone to raid out to tonight. So, tonight, I think I shall send you to Pavor the FearTuber because he is playing Minecraft at this time. But, what else was there? Oh yes, we're playing Penumbra next Friday, so a week from today, and then the Tuesday after that, so I believe that's the week of my birthday, we will be playing Banjo-Kazooie on the Switch, which should be pretty fun. I think we're all going to have a wonderful time. I also have some side content in the works. Oh, I forgot to mention this earlier. I'm actually getting my first tattoo tomorrow. See, I have been wanting to get my wedding ring tattooed onto my finger for a while now, so I'm finally taking care of that tomorrow. That way, I don't have to worry about getting rings resized, or potentially, since I work around heavy machinery at my normal job, getting my finger pulled off. Or misplacing a silicone ring, which was very, very frequently. So, let's get that raid going. Pavor, not Pave. The FearTuber. There we go. Thank you everyone so much for joining me this evening. And as always, at Corvid Communications, we won't leave you eating crow. Have a good night.